This podcast is brought to you by Planet Vexxed.
Your skin is perfect, no matter what you or anyone else thinks. Want some proof? Introducing Skin Saint, the new unisex, organically developed skincare, hair and body care line, officially launching in May 2024. As an early gift, you can try 2 limited edition products: our new hair growth tonic and the new snail mucin face serum. You can get your hands on both by heading to Instagram and visiting our new pop-up shop at Saint Merchandise. The skin you were born to have.
Hey guys, it's me, Saint. Just to let you know, you can pre-order my new single Overseas, produced by Center Beats, which is out May 4th on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, and so on and so on. You can also listen to a preview only on Apple Music today. Quick warning guys, there's some static on the first part of today's show. Don't worry, it's still good, so enjoy.
Welcome back to Vexxed Uncensored with me, Mo Vader.
And me, Saint. And we're back for a show, a long-awaited show.
Oh, hey, had to be hiding out. You know, it's tax season again, so...
Because the new wireless technology was a no. Had to go, gotta go.
It's a no. It looks cool and
yeah,
trendy on TikToks and
yeah,
you know, in YouTube shorts when they're like holding a little tiny thing with
a tiny mic,
you know, like a little teacup.
God damn it! But yeah, we're back in all our splendor. How have you been since our last show, which was probably we've got 2 podcasts now, haven't we? So the last time we was on Vexxed, probably 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, maybe even going into a 4th.
Maybe.
But
it's not my job to count.
No. We just gotta show up, show out, and get out. Yeah, I'm traumatized.
Traumatized.
Yeah, it's been a long nightmare.
Right.
A long one.
Roller coaster.
I was getting murdered.
Killing them was murdering them.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll let a few little breadcrumbs go throughout the shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. It's been, you know, it ain't been great. But
you're here.
I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, similar. It's a what's the word? A limbo period, they call it. Or what's that thing when they say a liminal space? Yeah. So a liminal space is like a hallway or like a airport or like a in-between place.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, liminal space. And apparently liminal spaces can give you like, you know, nowhere vibes. But no, I plan to be, you know, back on good place soon. But until then, I'm working my ass off trying to keep, you know, things going.
You gotta keep the lights on.
But yes, we've got some topics today. We'll see how they fare. Let's get into it.
Now for the hottest topics.
Who wants to go first, you?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, yeah. So, Elon Musk says he's uploaded himself to a computer and had a conversation with himself.
I knew it was coming.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah. First of all, who the fuck? He could talk to himself all day. You know, so perfect for him.
This is actually the first I'm hearing of it, and
yeah,
it's a roller coaster. He shouldn't be doing that. And
yeah, I mean, it's been theorized and like fictionalized for so long, parodized too.
Yeah.
So it being reality, something he's done with his company for obviously like personal / you know, advancement reasons. And yeah, like, what does that mean? Does it mean it thinks it's him, or like, because obviously it's a much more advanced version of him. It has all the capabilities. Obviously, it's AI that's holding the form together, I'm assuming. And like, why would you use independent like programming? That was the big issue, is that how do we get to independent programming to piece together a person to then take on your like likeness? Now AI is like, if you program it to think it's you, I guess, then it does. You don't have your memories and shit. But if he's saying he's uploaded his brain, I guess it does. I don't know.
Well,
If he said, "Do you remember when we?"
yeah.
and he went, "Yes,"
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
Is it his voice? Is it
Yeah, he's probably cloned his voice. I mean, anyone can do that, I guess, these days.
crispy clean without? No, they can't, because you can't clone.
Well, like I said, the amateur professional / thing. Like, yeah, it can be done. You just gotta know what you're doing, I guess. I mean, like I said, we haven't done it, but I'd like to see how we sound. Just inflections. Does it inflect? Does it laugh? Can we trick people to think it's us? Like, if we could do that, then it'd be worth like putting out an episode just to test and like, haha, guys, it wasn't even us. But that's as far as I'd go with it.
Yeah. Well, I'd rock the cradle, because with this one, if I'm to say that all of those inflictions are a reflection of personality, and personality character is tied to the soul, then on one hand I'd be saying that the AI has no soul. It's
simulating a soul or a person.
Yeah.
Because in the Bible it says, like, humans don't have souls, they are souls.
Right. There you go.
And people think you have a soul. No, you are one.
Yeah.
Where your soul goes, you go, bitch. You are your soul, you know?
Yeah. See, that makes more sense to me than to say, on the off chance that there is 1 in 100 people who have no soul, have no affliction, have no sense of humor, they don't emphasize in any way, shape or form body, non-verbal cues when communicating, then that's exception to the rule.
Yeah.
So an AI, I believe, can be programmed to imitate, obviously assimilate, imitate, and choose the most appropriate kind of interactions or the way that they complete tasks.
Yeah. So I'm trying to understand how he's done this by thinking like, okay, he's saying he's uploaded his brain. So that means his brain's been mapped, which again, you can do. But how do you take a mapping and have that be translatable? Like, how the AI is like a CD player and the mapping of his brain is the CD. So how is it that he's put the brain map or the CD into the like AI, which is the CD player, and the AI has perfectly read the brain map and turned it into information that has been recorded in his brain, like personality, how creative you are. We can tell like left, right brain. They figured that out, how, that works. So first of all, has he done that? It sounds like it. And second of all, again, does it have memories, or is it is it him just born? It can speak because LAMs, language algorithm models or whatever, it can speak. You know what I mean? Like, they've done all that separately. So I'm just trying to understand, is it a blank him? He now can say, well, we went here and we did this, and it will learn and he can like speak to it, and it will record and build these memories, which will be great because it will become by the time he dies, it will be like a protege, and it will think it's him. And he now has all the memories that he's thought about, hasn't lived, but has them. That would make sense. But if he's figured out a way to put memories into digital form and give it to an AI to go into the files and think it's you, because it's programmed to, then that's something else. That's fucking witchcraft at this point. That just goes to show that what I said about, I think cameras are weird. I think technology is weird. I think it's not what they say it is. Even electricity, I don't think it's what they say it is. I think it's supernatural. I do. How these things are working, for sure. I think it's all supernatural. Do you know what I mean? And if Satan was the one that gave the civilizations on Earth knowledge of fire and this and that, supernatural, even fire, that's supernatural, bitch. That ain't science. It's fire. Fire. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you go in the jungle, you light a light, and they're like, they're worshipping you, bitch. That's fire. Only gods and stuff could go and fire into nowhere. And that was technology. They say, oh, ancient aliens, technology. No, none of it's technology. It's all supernatural, I think. Now, how we putting together micro bits of metal and all of this in together, and it's just magically coming up to what we want it to be on the screen. How? Dotting a bunch of like mini screens, pixels together, and making them shine lights at a certain precise speed so it gives an image. Bitch, how?
I tell you what.
Witchcraft, I'm telling you.
I knew something was off. First time I heard, I don't know if it was Google or someone in school said that sperm has X amount of data in it.
Yes, yeah.
I said, well, here we go.
Everything's encoded with data. Plants to like everything has a cell structure which mimics a function and process.
If the AI has his memories, he shouldn't let anyone speak to it.
No, that's
near it, because
and
that's all your secrets.
In my Vexxed moment, I'm gonna get to something.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're in dangerous territory here with this technology shit and privacy and ownership and value.
So hold on. When you transfer yourself to an AI, the self is the memories. You are a representation of the things you've learned, everything in life. Wouldn't your memory just come in that as a package deal? There's a living cell. There's a shrapnel of data everywhere.
It's witchcraft. It's like spells and shit. There's no difference to me. It's the same. The base root of everything is the same. So
which ones? With the wagons and
the
horse
Amish.
drawing.
Yeah, I'm like, which? Even taking the photos, the old school, like, how the fuck are you doing that? How the fuck are you capturing an image in time, bitch, and printing it out? How?
Well, that's why social media and socialites. I wonder at what point the first mirror was ever.
This is what I'm saying. Where did these, like I said, like, how did they, for instance, know, oh yeah, if we drill like in the ground, there's gold and shit. And it's like, it takes me back, like, in my mind, in the Bible, where when God comes back in the Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve are hiding, and he says, where are you? We're ashamed, we're naked. And he said, who told you were naked? Who told you that? Where did you learn this concept of nudity? Who told you you have no, they don't know clothes is who told you there's gold in the ground? Ask them, their gods told them. Who's the gods? They came from the sky. But let's go to the next topic. All right, Fallout, the game series, is now a TV series on Amazon Prime. And you can also go and stream Winnie the Pooh, The Honey Life
on Amazon Prime.
on
right
Amazon
now,
Prime.
especially in the UK.
But yeah, Fallout. Have you seen the trailer? Do you know Fallout game? Did you play it?
I didn't play it, but oddly sat through various playthroughs of the game, just watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fallout 76, and at the risk of confusing the games, I think it's Fallout 3.
It's Bethesda, innit?
Yeah. It was. I liked it. I liked how interactive it was. I liked, the story behind it.
Yeah.
I don't think that it will. It may be good.
Yeah.
But it's unlikely that it will last.
Yeah.
The fan base, if the show doesn't grip the fan base from the start, it ain't happening. It's gonna fizzle out. From
the trailer, because the game, I played the game. It's like post-apocalyptic, innit? They're like in a vault, and come out so on. So the first game's not in a vault, and that's like the second game, I think. Who knows? I don't know. Because Bethesda, like, they made games like back in the day, like late 90s and shit, and then they're still making games now. Like Morrowind's first Skyrim game came out in like 90 something.
Yeah.
So it's confusing. See, with games, rather than like, animations to movies, games to movies, they can actually like hit the nail on the head sometimes. Tomb Raider, Angelina, that was a hit. Like, come on. The original Super Mario Brothers film, the original one. Don't know if there's been any more, but the original one.
Yeah.
What other? Was Resident Evil? Yeah, Resident Evil. So they can really do it, and I feel like the girl they've got to play the main girl has these big like eyes naturally.
Yeah.
That's not CGI. Her eyes are humongous.
Oh shit.
So she kind of looks like a video game like character.
Yeah.
And then it seems to be aesthetically like good too. So I'm gonna watch it and see how it is, but I've not watched it.
Okay, I'm actually boycotting all subscriptions at the moment.
Oh right, yes.
So I sit and read.
Right. Yeah, Starlight. You can read Starlight.
Yes, Starlight. It's available.
On Amazon.
It's available now on Amazon.
Next day delivery.
Yeah, you got Prime.
So yes, let's go to the next topic.
Yes, if you send it to our PO box,
yes,
we'll sign it for you and send it back to you.
Yeah, definitely.
So the next topic of Tito's: American woman misdiagnosed as a cancer patient.
Oop.
How you fuck that up?
Oh no. How you fuck that up?
Somebody's getting paid.
I hope so.
Paid out.
Do you know what I mean? People don't be suing when they're misdiagnosed with stuff. It's like, sue. It's called negligence. Like, what are you talking about? Or me, like, just not being And people make mistakes, but if you've like someone thought they were dying for 15 months and all their kids are crying every day because their mum's dying and she's getting chemotherapy and she's losing her hair and she never even had cancer in the first place.
Oh shit, she got chemotherapy for nothing.
Chemotherapy for nothing. Never had it.
But isn't that going to give her cancer later on in life?
Because of radiation exposure. It's like, what have you done to this woman? Do you know what I mean? Like, what?
There is a doctor out there who is literally on the edge of a heart attack because
how many other people you misdiagnosed, bitch?
they are literally just waiting for the letter to come through the court summons. Like, hey,
put down the whiskey in the morning. It's like, wake up and read your medical books, whatever you doctors do in your free time.
so was she given the wrong person's results?
No, she was just told she had it. And then when she went back to the doctor and said, so I don't like my recent checkups are like I don't have it. So great, it's really great. Like I never show like they're saying all the previous shit weren't looked at properly or wasn't like what the fuck were they talking about?
Yeah, they're just like
they're like, oh, so you don't have it? Oh, that's amazing.
Like, good for you.
Yeah, it's quite like I will share a story as far as like medical. So I had a family member, she's now passed away, but she had myeloid lymphoma, which is a syndrome. So it's not like a tumor or a growth or whatever. It's a syndrome. It's like blood. It can be like blood based or bone. So bone marrow, and hers was bone marrow. And like they're not really sure how long it could last because you can maintain yourself in a way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so a family member of mine was very holistic, natural, and they got them on a like natural diet, superfoods and all the stuff. They're very knowledgeable. Right. So when they went for their checkups after like maybe 8 weeks of doing this stuff, all their levels dropped.
Oh wow.
And was continuing to drop and so on. And the doctor's like, well, we can't put it down to these changes that you've made because we can't, say that it's because of you're having, holistic counsel, natural health. They would not give the credit. They wouldn't. They had no expression. Oh no, just keep doing, I guess, what you're doing. And like they kept trying to push maybe harsher stuff on her. And it was like, no, this is working.
Yeah.
Anyway, they went on to live like almost a decade, and do you know what I mean? But it was like they just won't accept that they're wrong. And I do think that there is this whole like what you're told, it goes because we're medical professionals and we know that fair play. But at the same time, your body. Second, third, you need more opinions, which in the UK is hard to do because when you have a GP, you have a general practitioner, it's your doctor. Yeah. You can't really jump around unless you're private. To one doctor, let me go to a second doctor, let me go to a third doctor. The second doctor will say, I'm not sure I agree with the first doctor's diagnosis of cancer or blah, blah. Where in America, that's probably more decent, but insurance is an issue, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a question, but it might be a bit intrusive.
No.
How did the relative pass away? Like general ballpark, in case.
I think it was just because over time, like your body is bone marrow, so there's an option of transplant.
Yeah,
but you have to find someone compatible.
Yeah,
all of this stuff. I think there was like treatments over the years, but it was cancer. It was just the cancer. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. But and all these different types of cancers, and I can't name how many like family members or people I've known who've died of cancer. So it's quite interesting with all this funding as well. Like, where's the cure? Where is it?
the cure doesn't keep the money coming in.
Can we order it?
Allegedly.
These charities, can we do something? Because what are you lot doing?
For all we know, every single organisation out there has the cure locked away under agreement. Like, listen, the first person that puts this out is putting us all out of business. So watch out for your head.
We're gonna get tooken.
Tooken. We're bringing back tooken.
Mad.
Yeah, tooken.
But fuck cancer. So next topic is Breakfast Club accused of smoothing over P. Diddy reports or attempting to make excuses for him on air.
It's not.
How we shocked?
It's not. There's no shock. It isn't even like attempting to smoothen things. I stumbled across Charlemagne the God. I don't even actually like You know, all these
saying that.
people and individuals like that have the God in there.
Yeah,
It's
that's like, who the
ugh.
fuck do you think you are, bitch?
It's like, ugh,
God of what?
brother. Ugh.
The underworld.
Yeah, he's not even smoothing it over or glossing it over. He's like, oh, you know, innocent until proven guilty, which is it's fair.
Right.
It is the right middle ground answer to have. However,
It's very convenient though.
yeah, because let's remember,
Well, they used to work for him, I guess.
he has been loose-lipped and very much general consensus. You know,
Yeah.
give out the opinion of the general consensus if and when
Yeah.
it suits. But
Yeah,
in this
like-
occasion, you're now like,
Right. What's that about? Why is
yeah.
he getting the special treatment? And obviously, I think I've watched like casually quite a few clips of them when it comes to him, and they're like just proper making it seem so favourable to him, despite there's like all this information. It's all legal, like it's all public information, all these news reports and all that. And yeah, obviously he owns Revolt, which he stepped down from now. I think he sold all his shares, and that they owned the Breakfast Club at one point. They became the network through Time Warner. Where now it's BT. Yeah, iHeartRadio obviously for the radio side, but yeah, it's just very convenient. And obviously, like if they worked with him, obviously they partied with him.
yeah,
All but Just Hilarious, probably.
yeah. Nah, Just Hilarious, massa. She's been to a party
To
or
my
two.
party or two.
She's been to one or two.
Did you see these videos of I can believe this. The giant bed.
Yeah, they're jumping on it.
Like the humongous fucking bed.
Yeah.
Like how big is that bed? It's like 10 bouncy castle size.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you little bitches under the stars? Like a satanic orgy under the stars? All your favourite people? Wow, the drone footage on that shit. I bet it's a no-fly zone. It's got to be.
It's got to be. Yeah.
It's got to be.
That's
Did
wild.
he do it? That's what they're saying. Did he do it?
Did he do it?
And it's
Did
like,
he?
obviously, bitch, yes.
I don't know. I don't know. It's got to go to the jury, don't it? His son got arrested though.
Which one?
The one that looks like him, his son.
Oh, yeah, for rape or what?
Yeah, Justin. The boat, the
Not
stewardess.
shocked. Yeah.
Yeah, the stewardess. Isn't it? Heavy groping and all sorts. It's not laughing
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, so I guess she was, as she was getting tired, out of nowhere, he's grabbing her up. It's like, what the fuck, man? You know? And that's rape, sir. That's rape.
Yeah.
So, off to jail you go.
It's not good. It's not good. I think, should we go to the next topic?
Yeah.
Yeah, because,
Being a creep, as usual.
well, this is the perfect time to keep eyes on them. Keep eyes on them all.
Keep eyes on them.
Because we'll be coming back to this topic soon. I'm sure.
Right.
I am sure. So next topic. Billie Eilish slams music vinyls by modern artists. I don't understand. I've missed the topic. Is it some kind of hypocrisy that...
Vinyls. So she's trying to say it's irresponsible for artists to sell vinyls because of the climate change, for one.
Oh, she can fuck off.
And then for two, I don't know, she's probably talking about something about, like this machine fact. And it's like, who asked you? You know what I mean? Put out vinyls, which I'm sure you've got vinyls. Because why would your label just miss out on the opportunity to capitalize on that? You've got like a bill to pay, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you are an industry plant like everyone says it is, and you've been paid a one-off fee, bitch, to be a puppet. You know what I mean? And residual royalty, who fuck knows what your deal is. But like music vinyls in a day like this is how people are earning their money. Like this is how they're paying their rent, is by printing vinyls and having them being having them being printed and shipped on their websites. Do you know what I mean? It's a big deal. It's collector's edition that's coming back. Everyone's like not a fan of this digital shit because it's don't give you no feels. You know, a vinyl is great. Mine are coming back in stock soon. I'm gonna have some for my new release and so on. Like, get out of our business. Yes, bitch, I think you're an industry plant because you say shit like this, and it's like, do what you're doing.
So,
and you got dicks to suck. Who slapped the dick out your mouth?
The producers have just passed this over to.
Look,
just
here
confirm.
we go. So, what was I made for? 7-inch single. Not even an album, bitch. You're printing vinyls for singles. Hotline Bling. That's not even your song. That's a cover. You're doing vinyls for that. And then you've got your albums and you've got your bundles, which helps you chart better. Like, what the fuck? You're a hypocrite. So until you boycott vinyls and reduce your carbon footprint, don't be watching mine or any other artists, especially us independents. You know, I am still, you know, half independent, half signed in a sense. Matches my, you know. But yeah, like for us, it's money. Like if someone buys $36 or £1 vinyl, because that's what we charge, because that's how it costs a lot to print. They are made of real materials. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not cheap. And to customize that shit.
Universal Music Group is managing this site.
Exactly. So like hush your gum. Stick to what you do. You know, Ghost Rider songs or some shit.
I'm gonna have to take my one song that I like of hers off my playlist for that.
I don't know one song of hers.
I'm scared. You really know how to make me cry. When you give me those ocean
Never heard
eyes.
that shit in my life.
Those ocean. I can't sing any more of it.
God damn. If that's
probably
what
too many words.
If
Okay?
that's what her hits are, then you know I'm stumped.
This is
stumped.
old. That particular one's old, and
Yeah.
I don't know the state of her music right now. I don't know
She's
what's
just
new,
annoying
what's
in
not.
general. Like for someone who's never heard of your music, I hear way too much about you and what you've got to say.
One more outburst like that, I'm putting you in the box with Greta.
With Greta.
Yeah.
She's my Greta. How about that?
She's your
Billie
Greta.
Eilish, she is.
Well,
Billie Eilish is my Greta Thunberg.
fuck them both.
Yes. So let's go on to another topic.
Do you know what? Yeah, I smile and rejoice every single time Greta Thunberg gets arrested at protests
That's
in London.
planned.
It can be planned.
And she's like, she's not half the time. She's just smiling, like carried away, and it's like,
yeah.
wait till someone dash acid in your face or like throws paint in your mouth. Like, when's that gonna happen?
Yeah, you'll see. Eventually, you've got to go and do a bit of prison time. So
Let's hope. They'll be doing it Epstein. She'll be getting out 6 hours of the day to do what the fuck she wants. Drive around, go to Dunkin' Donuts, prance back into the prison late night. Like, who the fuck is, you know what I mean? These people are they're insane.
oh man,
But next topic is Cardi B says she was raided due to false anonymous tips and left naked outside her house, and says she's suing the Los Angeles Police Department.
oh no, Belcales.
Belcales said, no, I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Wait, how do you say dress in
Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure. I've forgotten quite a lot of Spanish I learned. Belcales. Yeah, like
Vestido. ¿Dónde está la vestida? Belcales.
Belcales. And they probably didn't know who she was. She probably didn't have a wig on and no makeup, you know. They just thought she's some Mexican chick. Because she's got something of like, she's really angry that everyone keeps saying she's Mexican. And everyone's like, well, why you got a problem with people mistaking you for Mexican? She's like, because I'm not Mexican, bitch.
I'm Dominican.
I'm Dominican and Trinidadian, bitch. So it's like, you know. But they're obviously doing it to troll her.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same? Remember a couple shows ago? I'm not black, I'm Dominican.
Trinidad as well. So she's, yeah.
Well, apparently,
Black. She's black.
allegedly, her and Glorilla are cousins or second cousins.
Yeah. First cousins, yeah.
La cocina.
Yeah.
Vestido. No. Well, it's a shame that she was left naked outside of her house. And not in the club.
Yeah, because there's no money to be made outside in the snow, bitch.
Exactly.
You
I'm
know.
going to have to stop you right there. That was so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
You know, and it's just the corner, there's no money to be made. But yeah, just sue him. Like, if they've done that, just sue him. Or it could have been your puppet masters just putting you into line. You know, making sure you behave yourself.
I was today years old when I finally understood the term working girls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I was asking
Working
myself, why would you
So
call
say, I'm
them
working.
all other women?
Like, that was
time?
the only job a woman could have, was on her back. Yes, it was.
Yeah. I've only just realised that.
Late bloomer.
I knew that a working girl is a prostitute.
Oh, yeah.
A whore. But a H-E-U-X.
Silent X.
Yeah. I knew that correlation, but I didn't understand the root.
Right.
The root is that all other women were kept.
In history, yeah.
They were wives or daughters, and there was no in between.
Yeah. If you brought up on the wrong side of the street,
Oh my god.
You know, you ain't got a mother, you ain't got a father, you can't work no job, and
Equality,
you're poor.
diversity, PC culture, feminism.
Yeah, she gotta fuck for food. It was for food. It wasn't for money either. It was for food. And that was quite normal in the old world. It was to fuck for food, yeah.
Oh, was it?
In all cultures, it was fucking for food and water. Fucking for food and water.
Well, technically, they still do it.
Yes.
I mean, you go on
They
dates.
push their children, to do it more these days than them.
Oh,
It's funny how they push out the kids to. It's funny, but even in the Bible, what's his face? Lot. When they're about to try and rape up the angels, he said, "No, my daughters will do fine. Have my daughters. Don't touch the angels now, because they like, come on, man, like take the daughters.
You don't want to
1,
start a
2,
race
3,
war.
you're up." And the whole city's there, like ready, like, oh, we want these angels, and he's like, just take my daughters. Yeah, crazy how they push out the kids. It's like, get on your back, bitch. Get on your back.
Oh, you don't want this old back.
Yeah, you don't want this old back, this old wrinkled back of mine. Take my child's back.
Oh my god,
What
this
the
is
fuck?
disgusting.
It's horrific. This is third world problems, bitch.
Oh shit. Third
Horrific.
world. You can't call them that no more. It's developing countries.
Oh God! How much more respectful? Developing.
Well, you know, you got to move the goalposts.
You're not
of the
a
companies.
developing.
Yes.
You see, you're not a country. You're a developing country.
You're
Savage.
yes,
Yes.
equivalent to a building.
Yes, yes.
Not quite.
You
built.
made mud huts. We build of stone,
and brick and mortar.
brick, brick. Do you know brick? Oh Lord. But yes,
Just fucking, just a cornucopia of fuck shit.
a melange. A melange.
Next topic: rice with beef cells has been made in labs.
Yeah.
Rice. You heard that right, people. Rice grain.
Grains.
Rice grain.
So they're pink, and when you boil them, it's like this. I don't know. They said it's harder than you would imagine, but it just looks like a bowl of pink slime. But it's not. It's individual bits of fatty rice, I guess. And they said it tastes like nutty. It's got a nutty, nutritious taste,
Nutty,
and you know, it's much more sustainable. You know, than,
Babylon.
It's end times food. Like, why are you not presenting all this end times food? Like, it's gonna get so bad you've got to be eating fat in beef infused rice because that's all you bitches can get your hands on. It's slop made in a lab. Like, who asked for this? We've got real rice, real beef.
I would. It's true.
From God.
I will have to engage in very high risk behavior that may bring me to my maker, because eventually that lab made meat
Yes.
will find itself on the shelves indistinguishable from
Yes, they're
from
they're
the cow.
campaigning to take the labels off the fucking shit. So there's no more origin. There's no more even confirming this is natural or unnatural. Like, it's horrific.
Well, in no time they'll be putting human on the shelf.
Well, yeah, how are we gonna know?
We don't, and
You know,
no one. You know, this can't be confirmed.
right?
But
It's historically
pigs.
alleged.
historically, allegedly, the
Yes.
pigs sourced from slaughterhouses owned by a particular demographic of individuals from a particular region are part of the process of tuckening peoples.
Tuckening, yes.
And they've
Have you seen the movie The Tuckening?
the tuckening, yes, the
Coming to you
tuckening
soon
of
by
their,
Planet Rex.
you know, of their flesh, of their being, and
Right.
there's nothing left after the
Life.
tuckening.
You know, and it's coming to you priced as pork. You know, and yes,
Yes. So if you've heard that old wives' tale that is historically alleged,
right.
you know, you're already eating it.
So when everyone was eating horse and they didn't know they were eating horse here.
And I tell you
That
what,
company, whatever,
IKEA.
Finberg or some shit.
IKEA is
Ikea.
It's
Meatball.
Greta's people.
Imagine, like, come on, let's chuck this cow in the grinder or this horse. Like, come on, you can't really make that mistake.
Yeah, you can't. And the sad part is the horse was delicious. So
I wouldn't know because I don't believe I've had it
you possibly have.
knowingly.
Yeah, not knowingly, but
You know?
it wasn't. So what
Yeah.
IKEA was like one of the bigger companies
Yeah.
that actually fell subject to it. But Iceland's meatballs had it.
Oh, I never
Wholesalers
ate them.
from kebab shops. Like,
Oh my God.
you know, the doner meat had
did
horse in it.
Oh my lord.
So that lamb meat, you think it's lamb, it's a mixture.
That's disgusting.
I think the only thing,
I know the Italians eat horse.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Europe was eating leather shoes at one point,
Oh no.
and I'm sure
Boil up that shoe now. Better boil up that shoe.
Maggi cubes, stock cubes, and
Their seasoning was foot grease. Foot grease. Seasoned that water.
they had a nice nutty nutritional flavour.
Yes. And witches, locks from a witch. Some shit. Fuck knows. They used their imagination. They did their best.
Collect the tears from a
gypsy.
Yes, a gypsy.
Yes. A magical one. But magical and non-magical gypsies. Just like leprechaun.
But please,
Yes.
go to Amazon,
Beware of wandering gypsies.
especially on Amazon. Go to Winnie the Pooh on Amazon. Go to Starlight on Amazon.
Yes.
Go to the Brestle Ridge
Gang.
Yes, the Brestle Ridge Gang on Amazon.
Yes. Starlight Audio Series is coming back. Let's throw that in there.
Yeah, boy.
Because it is.
Horse meat is delicious. You should give it a try.
Yeah, no.
Rabbit,
Even when I see that ostrich and I see kangaroo, whatever shark, whatever I see in these dumbass, like every now and then in these freezers, I'd be like, no, nothing makes me want to eat those things. Why? Ostrich, maybe? It's too big though. It's a big animal. Like these big animals. I know you say, oh, a cow's a big animal. But it's like, an ostrich is like, that's a big bird. One ostrich will feed a family for a week.
I like me a big bird.
Why ain't they selling ostrich legs by the whole ostrich leg? Then
I would buy an ostrich.
why are they
leg.
chopping it up into little pieces and send you like the little pieces? Give me the leg. Give me the wing.
Do you know what? Sometimes I buy whole legs of smoked turkey.
Oh yeah, the turkey's good.
The
That's,
big
come
thing.
on.
Imagine now an ostrich
Disneyland
leg
just to
smoked.
get the big giant turkey leg. Yeah. They don't do them in the European, Disneyland.
Oh, don't they?
No, not that I know.
Okay, I'll go there and I'll be boxing up 4 or 5, 6 of them.
£40 each.
Yeah,
Smoked with, Mickey's
Hickory.
Mickey's hickory.
Hickory sauce.
Oh yeah.
I can't say that guy's name on the podcast. You know the one that banned Winnie the Pooh.
oh yeah, let's not, because the CCP algorithms be.
Yeah, you can't even say that. Take that out.
They'll be taking us. They'll be taken.
Yeah, we'll be taken.
But yeah, we're gonna go to a break, guys, because the popo's swarming. They're swarming. We'll be right back.
Starlight, Raphim's Revenge, an interstellar odyssey written by St. Blades. Immerse yourself in a gripping narrative of mystery and courage, unraveling the enigmatic secrets of the stars. Buy the paperback, hardback, and Kindle editions across 12 countries and find local retailers on the Goodreads app or website today.
Vexxed Uncensored presents Saint Remastered. The album features 11 Dolby restored tracks, written from 2011 to 2021 by Saint. It boasts an R&B pop sound with multi-octave vocals. Listen everywhere now.
Discover the Bresselridge Gang series today. Jump into a captivating short story adventure with Max, Lorna, and Sammy as they navigate the rich tapestry of 1938 Louisiana. In a town brimming with diverse cultures and concealed treasures, their lives take an unexpected turn when they discover a map leading to an extraordinary journey. Join them in unraveling the mysteries that await. Available worldwide, you can find the book at major retailers like Barnes & Noble and Amazon in the US, Mighty Ape in New Zealand, Sandman in Asia, and many more. Dive into this thrilling tale of friendship and exploration wherever you are.
Welcome back to Vexxed Uncensored with Mimo Vader.
And me, Saint.
And we are now in the fabulous, the scandalous, the voracious, the spontaneous, the absolutely amazing Vexxed segment of the show. That's going to be super anticlimactic because I've got fuck all to contribute to this week.
Really?
Like, at the most, all right, I can jump straight in and it will just be a mirror of all of the last 3 shows Vexxed segments.
Okay.
It's the slanderous, the insatiable, the problematic, the honest, and downright uncensored Vexxed moments.
It's a wonderful, wonderful shit salad of just a cornucopia of how the hell has my judgment and decision making been so poor for so long consecutively, like a champion, like an absolute. I need a trophy.
All right.
It's
For
almost
biggest fuck up.
the biggest
year.
fuck up,
I
man.
don't think you'd win that one. You could throw your hat in.
Because I mean, I can't even say on air, but it has been a shit show. I've had my silver linings.
Right.
You know who you are. I've had my silver linings. But other than the silver linings, it's a struggle.
It's a test from God. What else could it be at this point, you know? Life can be like that sometimes.
I curl up
all the time.
To sleep. Like I have to curl up into a ball to get to sleep. I hum Negro spirituals with tears just streaming across my face.
You know,
not even a little whimper, no noise, just tears.
Not even
absolutely non-verbal.
The traumatic cycle of life.
Yeah, it's humbling to say the least.
Oh, so what do you think? Like when life throws you through a ringer, like what do we really get out of it? You know, when we say humble, what does that mean? Like. Just reminded of how insignificant we are, basically, innit?
Yeah.
Like how we are nothing without God.
It's like, take that to your ego. Fuck you. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And when things settle slightly, don't you worry. Your heart will skip a beat. You'll get those little butterflies, those fanny flutters that remind you that your next dose of suffering is just round the corner. It's just right there.
A breather. You get a breather barely in between.
It's right there. Do you remember when Randy Orton would take that stance where he slams his feet? When he slams his feet before he gives someone an RKO, he'll be like sneaking around and catch them by surprise. Oh my God, RKO.
Yeah, it's like that.
That is
not for all, but first up, the selected few apparently. Life is a bitch.
Yep. Absolutely.
You know, a persistent one.
Life is a bitch, and then you die.
And what's after that? Only few may claim to know, you know. The rest are just, guessing.
Shaggy said it best. Shaggy
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
Life is one big party when you're still young. Shaggy.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I don't know if I can still do the Scooby-Doo voice. It's like,
Scooby-Doo.
Raggy.
That wasn't bad. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. What's happened with that? Why ain't they? Well, they've done it a million times, really. Like, God give us a break. And they are. Did you see the new X-Men reboot?
No.
You know, the original series from 92.
Really?
They've continued it.
What?
It's called X-Men 97. And it's good.
Where? Don't advertise it.
Okay.
Is it on Amazon? Where Starlight
are we working
Winnie the
with
Pooh?
this? No, we're not working with this company in any form or fashion. So we shall not give them any provision.
No problem. Off air.
Yeah, like obviously the animation is not as old, but they've done it as close.
The costumes the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I won't give no spoilers, but I've only seen episode 1. I'm sure there's way more. I just need to find the right time to sit and be like binge.
Okay.
Yeah, that was random, but yes, your hot topic on life cataclysmic events.
Yes. I'm surprised I can even still walk straight.
I'm surprised I can string sentence together after day.
Yeah.
It's like, what is life doing? But she's doing something, something.
One big lemon. What is your Vexxed for this show?
All right. So first off, it's not so much a Vexxed moment as it's just a thought. Like, let's do this already. Yeah. And it's hard drives.
Right.
encrypting, not just encrypting hard drives, but registering, like protecting. The same way we have IDs and so forth, we should be having our hard drives on our devices registered, secured, protected. We should be able to get insurance on its contents.
Yeah.
Whether that's for work, whether that's for purchasing, everything's digital now. We're getting all these digital movies, we're getting digital music, we're getting digital games. I bought a game the other day. It was Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is shit. It's my official review. It's shit.
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 Actually, no, let's jump into that because that I forgot about. So, Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Yeah.
So they've been dragging this for 2 years, right? And they're like, we're taking it back to, you know, the original. And the originals I can play now and they're banging. I think they're the best 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Before they started to go into this franchise of Italy. It was just, you know, Jerusalem.
Yeah.
You know, it was great.
The pirates.
The pirate one. Okay, that was good. Black Flag. Yeah, I smashed that.
You know what? You know what did bother me about the pirate
Said
one?
Lucha wasn't in it, but I was kind of glad. I don't want to see my people, you know, on the plantation.
That was what bothered me.
It was the Jamaicans and the Barbadians. We saw them all on the plantation.
Nassau, and you see them just ploughing the fields. That's wow. There's
a worse game than that because they've done many obviously PSP like versions for all these years.
Yeah,
I think this was a PSP game, and it's called a Rogue. Assassin's Creed Rogue, and you're a female mixed race, half like free slave, or born free, something, but she or adopted or like born free to like a white family, essentially. And you're walking around by day as this lady, and then by night you're an assassin. But it's like your family are slaves, and it's like it's a bit triggering. I couldn't even play it. Honestly, it was a bit triggering. The storylines, it was just a bit like, oh my god, I do not act. It felt like, you know, Assassin's Creed's like MO, which is the genetic time travel re-experiencing. I felt like I was the Assassin's Creed character for a moment. I was like, I don't want to relive this. I never lived it, but I don't want to, like, you know, it's traumatizing. So that was the worst one. So if you want to play that at one time, I would recommend just giving it a go as a, you know,
education
as a black.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's quite interesting. I don't think a video game has been that like visceral.
You never know. There might be an indie slave emulator knocking around out there.
Just what I'm saying. They made the Jesus Christ game, which they did.
Really?
Like last year, and I was just like, what are we...
Jesus Christ game?
Yeah, like you're Jesus. It's ridiculous. And like and then there's other parts to see what they tried to do. But again, Road to Hell's paid with good intentions, so that don't mean shit. Because like they'll you know, parts of the Bible you'll play as characters from, and then up characters. It was just a bad move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Bible's not a video game.
Do you fight a lion?
It's real life. I think you do a lot of it. It's the life of,
I'm curious.
The books of the Bible. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I just wouldn't subscribe to it, but I'd want to know what it's like. So if anyone plays it or you play it, let me know what the heck they did.
It'll be like Fallout 76, but
yeah,
Jesus.
But don't buy Assassin's Creed Mirage because it's really shit. They make it more difficult for no reason. It's not very eye-catching. Like, it's not great. It feels lazy. Like, to do basic things, you just don't get currency. You got to get these specific tokens just to like do like lower your notoriety. So you can spend an hour, 2 hours just trying to find like your wanted posters on like random city walls and shit, and like it's a time wasting game for no reason. And it'd be great if it was really, really pretty and like great, but it's not. It's annoying and hard, and it's just for like pretty and just not worth the money. And I ordered a physical version.
Yeah,
it came. It didn't even work.
Didn't it?
No, like the game had nothing on it. The disc was not registering. I put other physical games I got work fine. Send that back. Then I bought the digital version because I'm like, well, I'm going to get a refund. So I bought the digital version, regret it because it's terrible. But anyway, we need for stuff like that, like the value of it. There's people getting like game revocation.
Yeah.
So game developers are revoking rights to really old games they've either sold or lost the rights to. Like, but someone's paid the full price when that came out of, I don't know, like the lowest the game was back in fucking like 2000s was like 40 quid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So now it's 70 in it for like a base game when it first come out.
Yeah.
And that'll probably be for the first 6 to 12 months. But it's like, well, the money that was paid with real money. Where's the real money? Like, do you get your money back? Like, at least with Google, like they had Stadia, which is a cloud thing. And I bought maybe 4 or 5 games on that. And they're selling you the game at maybe a reduced price, or if it just come out the same price as physical, but on Stadia. So it's all in the cloud. You've got no disc, no console. It's all on like your internet.
Yeah.
And it's good if you got a good internet connection. But when Google discontinued the service, they refunded you for your games, your upgrades, not the membership, because you paid your subscriptions.
Yeah.
But they give you your money back. I got like 300 quid back from them last year.
Oh, nice.
Just because they closed and, you know, made sure everyone's paid through their Google Play.
Yeah.
And straight back to, you know, about whatever bank you got registered. So it was real easy. Like, they really made it look real easy. But like, we need the hard drives to be like encrypted, protected. They should be treated like a bank vault at this point.
Yeah.
You know, like, why isn't that the case? Has anyone figured that out?
It's probably mostly the tech folks.
Making sure everything else.
I mean, you could encrypt your hard drive, but of course a hacker can, you know, a good hacker,
TV
professional.
laptop.
Yeah, true.
Remember Riley's Lee?
Yeah.
I potentially didn't get a album release or anything like that because his laptop was stolen and held ransom for $1 million, and he wanted it back because it's got all his shit on it.
Yeah.
So if there was something that existed that said, we know what's on there, even if we don't know what's specifically on there, we know the value. Like when you go to the post office, they ask you, what's the value of this? They go off what you say.
Yeah.
Like, if that all right, you can't overdo it, but if you declare this many videos, you've got receipts.
Yeah.
All the purchases are validated online, and you like it's a fixed value. Then why the fuck ain't that protected? He could have gone through his insurance. They could have handled this shit. Then no criminality would have like other than the theft, and he probably would have got it back. What they did is returned it to him with nothing on it. Yes.
Ooh.
And it was like, well, the court said you promised you'd pay the ransom. Like, I'll return it. I'll give you $1 million if you return it, and they returned it empty. That should be a crime. If it was protected, encrypted, that would be a crime. You've deleted, so you've just like burnt down someone's house, for instance.
Yeah.
You know, they'll make sure the person gets the money back from you, bitch. You know, whether that's in jail or working the penny jobs in jail, or whether that's out in the open, they're getting paid. Well, that needs to happen. Like now, it should have happened yesterday. And if I had the money or the angel investments, I'd be doing the shit. You know, but. Now I've said it, maybe it'll happen. And then last one is Good Times on Netflix. So there, you know, Good Times, it was a TV series.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like Black Family Show. So now they've done Good Times, the animated. It's not based on the original show. It's like a new Good Times.
Yeah.
They're just calling it Good Times. And it's called Black Again. Good Times, Black Again.
Wow.
And I was just like, not everyone's black, like, so I get this is like, I guess, black characters for black people, like, in a franchise that wasn't a franchise, it's just a show, but that's popular. And calling it Good Times, Black Again. Like,
as in back again.
Right. But that's like an inside joke. Yeah. It's not a Netflix title. Like, it shouldn't be anyway. Then the show is like, the first opening scene is like the dad in the shower, and he's singing his morning tune with a cockroach because they live in the projects and they're broke. And he's singing with a cockroach in the shower. That's the normal thing that we do because we are so broken black that there's cockroaches.
Someone mentioned it and I watched the trailer.
Really?
Yeah. And
I'm glad.
Now that you're saying this, it reminds me. And my take on it was, you know, devil's advocate here. It's a very cheap and poor attempt at kind of edging towards we're making Boondocks, but we're using Good Times and we're using the likeness of another show that is a core part of not only black or not only African American culture and TV shows, but American TV shows in the sitcom era has and takes its contributions from Good Times.
Yeah.
So to adulter the source material by saying, oh, right, we're going to take the Proud Family.
Basically, that's what I was thinking. It's like Proud Family.
Yeah, give it a dark undertone. A darker undertone and more.
Try to make fun of but it's like the things they make you fun of are obviously stereotypes, really bad ones.
Yeah, it's mockery. It's not
mockery.
Humor, it's not satire. It's mockery.
The executive producer is Seth MacFarlane. Mm-hmm. He's not the person to be putting in charge of a black theme to whatever the fuck you wanna. He's so inappropriate in all these shows. Obviously, because it's white families and so on, we don't take it as like it's meant to be inappropriate. It's meant to be like that, and I feel like you can get away with it, and he has for so long. But now he's pushing it because it's like this is taking the piss. I feel like he's got some obsession with like babies that are adults or like conscious babies or sexualized babies. Like in this show that I'm talking about, Good Times, there's a baby who's a gangster and sells drugs.
Yeah.
And it's a grown man voice, and you know, it's very weird. And I'm like, what the fuck is your obsession? Even Ted is like a teddy bear that's always cussing and smoking. And like, I imagine his bedroom is like photos or like, you know, them babies smoking a cigarette. Like his bedroom's like lined with photos of babies smoking a cigarette. There's something about perverted innocence that I get from him. And this. So also after that, there was a bit where the dad just comes out of the shower, and the way they've done it is like where the bubbles have settled is a covering up, but like his private area had its own gravitas, shall I say. And the kids are in the front room and they're like, oh, making jokes of it. And that was a bit weird because it's like, first of all, we're not like, we don't see our parents just walking around the house like what the fuck are you trying to impair? Like that we're uncivilized. And then also like mockery of Jesus straight away. Mockery of Jesus. Basically the son's like, Black Jesus, and I was thought, oh, what's this? And then like he's done a painting of Black Jesus, but then like the mum's like, no, I pray to my Jesus, and it's a white, you know, Roman Catholic Jesus on the wall. And her prayers aren't working, and then she prays to the Black Jesus and her prayer works, but it shoots to heaven, and God's got like drops like a game controller down to this so-called Jesus, and the fingers are painted like rainbow colors, and Jesus is sitting with an angel and they're playing video games, and he's like XXX Tentacion. And I'm like, what the fuck you? Now you're making a mockery of Jesus, you know, being black, or even the theory of it, or just us in general, faith in general. Or it was just like, and I didn't even get through the whole episode. I was just like, what the fuck is this? So Netflix, once again, they've gone ahead and done it, you know. I think it should be banned, taken off. NAACP, where are you, bitch? Where are you?
Do they even...
They should, that's the jobs.
Do they still do anything?
They better.
Because, I mean...
Stop giving out awards for best image, this and that. Like, if you're not going to go for the people who are obviously taking the piss out of black people, your job is to protect coloured people. You know, near and wide. And you're just letting these things happen. Like the Jews have theirs. What is it? Theirs. It's the bigger one. It's like it's an advisory board. It's like similar, but it's much bigger. But like anytime anything that's not made by a Jew or whatever, that's a comedy or whatever, they're shutting that shit down. Like I said, we should. The NAACP is a front and a fraud at this point, because you do nothing, and we're being rinsed and ravaged, and our culture's being rinsed and ravaged. And you want to give out awards to people who are just shaking their ass, and you're giving them best image awards for being what? Like, do you know what I mean? You're poisoning the like sacredness of an entire race, and you make me sick. You make me sick. So that's my vexed moment, of this week. Boycott, Good Times, black again. I shouldn't even have to say no more. They're black again. You know, get black to where you came from at this point. Do you know what I mean? And I don't blame the actors. I think I heard Tashina Arnold's voice in that, and I don't blame them, because they're like, it's just a fucking animation show. They don't fucking give a fuck about half what they do. It's a paycheck. Shit's hard right now. If you've not noticed, you know.
That's true. They're not. The movies aren't hitting the way they used to.
Nah, it's not going well for the entertainment industry, but we push through. We push through.
Unionize. Get away from all the streaming platforms. Cancel all your subscriptions except Amazon Prime. Get over there and watch Prime. Winnie the Pooh.
Because with them, at least they offer you 10 million things for this one subscription. I can't complain with Amazon. It's despite the fact they are a mega corporation. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but
it's business, and we're small fry.
That's right, and they at least have the integrity to host Planet Vexxed Productions.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, it's over there. You can find us there.
Yes, and to distribute Starlight Reference Revenge as well. So yes, got to be in bed with someone. But no, we're never going to strike. This podcast is our protest. It's our satirical protest, and yes, this is our strike. How about that?
So, parting words.
Oh, before we go, what do you think of like 50 Cent realizing that his ex and baby mama is a freak-off worker for P. Diddy?
Well,
allegedly,
of course, allegedly. So my take on it is, when you rented her home,
right,
and you ensured that the lease would end on, you know, your son's 21st or 18th birthday, whatever it was, and you insured, well, let me not say insured. She compromised herself by, you know, not saving, not getting a career, not getting a business going. And when the money stopped, bitch gotta eat. So I say it's a bit of a shame that, you know, by her decision making, being a freak off worker was beneficial and was an option and was a decision she took.
Right.
50 played his part.
Yeah.
And if my shit salad of a life at the moment has taught me anything, is that your eggs will come home to roost. So both of you, well, actually all three of you, Diddy, the baby mama, the baby moms, 50 Cent, they have all contributed towards the freak off culture and the situation that it is today. So it's hilarious.
When is this documentary coming out is what I want to know.
I can't wait. I can't
the biased one-sided attack, you know. When is that coming out? What platform?
I do hope he's not trolling and it actually comes out.
No, I think that, well, I'm not going to say there was. I think there was a deadline, or there was, like, as far as articles or confirmation as far as who's producing it or how it's coming out. I do think that was confirmed. So
yeah,
I wish I had the information. I don't. But yeah, I think it is real. Yeah.
Lovely. I look forward to watching it.
It better come out soon. Strike the iron while it's hot. But this is only going to get worse. Actually, no. I think this is going to be a juicy thing for at least 3-4 years.
You know what the smartest, well, not the smartest, but the best business option maybe? Wait until after the trial. Because with the trial, slander.
I'd say that if it was just public liability, but it's also homeland security and government investigation, or sex trafficking, potentially drugs trafficking, as far as like liquid cocaine in syrup bottles on private jets. Allegedly. Did you say that? I got those sources from.
I recently watched.
Because I love my life.
I recently watched Nigerian pirates drinking liquid cocaine and gin.
That's what he be putting sometimes, allegedly, in the freak-offs, and the girls are just like, look, and it's liquid cocaine, they're off their heads, they're fucked, like getting fucked too, allegedly, without permission. So, and I'm sure he's dropping bags on abortions. Don't you all love your abortions? Just out here loving the abortions, you know, God forbid. So no judgment. I'm just saying, if you love what you love.
Did he allegedly running around like
he probably owns an abortion clinic at this point?
Consent was in the car.
Start no rumours, but you know, he said you signed that NDA. Read it closely, bitch. You know.
Yeah.
But we should probably go off air before we get in trouble. Yeah, we'll have news about Coachella and all that current stuff next week. How about that?
There we go.
There's always something going down. But yes, tune into everything. Follow us at Planet VXD on Instagram, and this shop is up at Saint Merchandise. Buy all the stuff associated on Instagram. So yes, we'll catch you soon.
Have you ever thought about having your own podcast, either on your own or with a co-host? Then follow us at Planet VXD on Instagram and let us know what ideas you have, as you never know what could happen. We might just get involved. Thanks for listening.